Welcome back, Pisces, to 12th House Tarot reading. This is your general reading for the week of February 16th, 2026. For those that are new, we do a past, present, and future spread with clarifiers for each. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you have yet to subscribe, consider doing so. It helps my channel to grow. Appreciate each and every one of you. Love doing this. Love being here. Let's see what we got. Past position, 3 of Wands. Present position, the Hermit, followed up by the 2 of Wands. So we have some, I feel like we're 3 of Wands. Ships are coming in. The Hermit going within to, make sure we're following our North Star, following our purpose. 2 of Wands showing that we're ever moving and changing and growing. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck for you, friends. 5 of Cups. This is a card. I'm going to say this about the 5 of Cups. There's a couple of things. The character in the card indeed is a little sour about spilling these 3 cups. And when I see this 5 of Cups card, I often think of us as humans reflecting on the past and all the woulda, shoulda, couldas. But the point is, we're doing it from a position of I have more knowledge and know-how now than I did when I was there. And we can't go back, quote, and change it because we didn't know what we know now, right? We didn't know that dating that person, buying that car, doing, taking that job, breaking up with that, doing this, doing that was going to affect us in that way because everybody is a variable. You are the only constant. So there's going to be a different equation with there's different sum with everything, all right? So have some compassion for yourself. Allow there to be change and growth without judgment and ridicule. You're not going to yell at a 2-year-old for not knowing calculus, right? So why would you yell at yourself from last year when you only just learned about X, Y, and Z now? Or you only just were able to comprehend what was happening now? Right? Like, have some compassion. So this, for me, this 5 of Cups comes up with having more self-compassion and being able to take what we have, the 2 cups that are here, and moving on from there. So that's the lesson. If that's all you get from this reading, take that. As I say that right now, right? We'll see what happens. Let's come back up here to the 3 of Wands, see what else is here. Tower moment. The world. Oh, hot dog. And 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. So this is in the past position. A couple of things about all of this. Like, it's a lot of action, first of all. Your ships are coming in, but this tower moment says that there was an upheaval of sorts. Who knows? I don't know what that upheaval was. Only you can tell me. And maybe that's why we're sitting here going, wah, 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 over the 3 of Cups. I don't know. But again, have some self-compassion because the world is here. This unlimited wonder, this opportunity to start again is here. The world is the end of a cycle. It's the last card of the major arcana before we return back to 0 and the Fool. So knowing that there was some kind of upheaval, knowing that there was some kind of change that happened, and the 3 of Pentacles is here with it, saying you've been recognized for your good work. So it would appear that no matter what is going on over here with this tower, you're still putting it out. You're still putting out good work. You're still putting your best foot forward. You're still doing what needs to get done kind of energy. I would offer up to make sure that it's not to your own detriment. Make sure that there's a balance in there. Please make sure that you're taking care of yourself, Pisces. Get to the water, get in the water, get near the water, drink the water, whatever it is you need to do as a Pisces. I know how important water is to y'all, so let's do that. Let's go in the present situation then for this week where we have the new moon on the 17th. This will be released on Friday the 13th. On the 17th, is the fire horse. So let's see what's coming in for you with the Hermit. We've got the King of Wands. That's a fire sign. That's the entrepreneurial energy. That's the I've been through the fire. I've seen the fire. I can command the fire. Let's get moving. It could be relationship related too. We will see. And here we go. We have the Death card. Could be a Scorpio, Pisces. It could be just another water sign. But I'll say this, that something, we need to put something to rest. And I don't know what that is yet. And now we have the Hierophant. I love how the Hierophant and the King of Wands have the same red cloak on. The Hierophant is giving blessings. They are giving knowledge. They are overseeing the kingdom or queendom, whatever works for you. But there's a shift. We're saying goodbye to something, perhaps. And sometimes it's just about the olds. It's just about the metamorphosis we're going through. It's just saying goodbye to the caterpillar sometimes before we become the butterfly. Right? Sometimes it's just about saying, wow, things were easier then. Were they? Or were they complacent? Were you, I made a face, man, were you able to learn, grow, change, evolve as we do, as we should as humans? Right? And it's not always easy. I get it. I see this 5 of Cups sitting here. I know it's not always easy, my friends. And I feel that with the Hierophant and the King of Wands, you have support around you that I would love for you to lean in on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying there. I would also like to add that the Hierophant, I would love for you to lean in on that energy. The energy of the Hierophant is one of tradition, of rules, of like institutions, and it's here to support you. Like there are systems in place to support you during this transition period as you follow through with what you're here to be doing. So let's keep going. Let's see what's with the 3 of Wands. We've got the 10 of Cups. That's 9 of Cups. And the King of Cups. There's your water, my friends. Congratulations on that. The King of Cups is about compassion for self and others. It's about intuition, artistic potential, creativity. The 9 of Cups is about, both of these are about happiness, contentment, joy. It's almost like your reward. Like, the literally the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow kind of sensation where you've worked so hard, you've made so many different changes, you've gone through a whole lot of whatever, but this is like the goodness at the end of that. I'm here for it, Pisces. I feel like you've already, you put in your dues, my friend. You put in your freaking dues. Let's go. I'm done. We're done with that, right? Like we put in our dues. We got this last week coming in. I feel like after this coming week, it's nothing but roses, baby. Everything's coming up roses. And it's not to say there isn't more change ahead, but I feel that whatever the trouble had been, and by trouble, right? You could swap that word. Whatever the difficulty was, whatever the challenge was, I feel that you are going to come out of this head and shoulders above. So just be gentle with yourself. Have some compassion and lean in on those that are here to support you. That's the end of that. Consider liking and subscribing. I'll be back next week. Have a good day.